Hi, very warm welcome. It's time, guys, to do the latest magnetic North Pole position. As you can see, we've within the last month or thereabouts made a progression of 4.98 miles, almost 5 miles. So just very slightly slower than usual, covering just that little bit less distance in the same amount of time as what we have been noticing. For those that are following on their own Google Earth maps, the latitude is 81 degrees, 2 hours, 44 minutes, 60 seconds north, by the longitude 111 degrees, 27 hours, 30 minutes, 44 seconds east. Now I'll zoom out for us, guys. Let's just get rid of some of these and we can zoom out. Okay, so you get an idea of what's going on, where we are in conjunction now with the 40 degrees that we have massively surpassed. We can see where we are in conjunction with 45 degrees. It is said that the last reversal took place somewhere in between the 40 and 45 degrees. We was expecting to see something dramatically happen after the 40 degrees, but we did see a slowing down and then a picking up, and it did come to a halt a few times, and it just loitered there for a few months, if you remember, if you've been following. But we are definitely making our way now to 45 degrees, and you can see we are definitely on the fringe almost of Russia. Now, there's a couple of things we could do here, because I'm pretty sure we could get a charter from, the mainland out to where the magnetic North Pole is with a dip compass, which is like a compass that works vertically as opposed to horizontally when you're holding it in your hand. And we could confirm that position. So not only relying on the 9 vectors that we use on our Trimag system, we could also go out there with a dip compass, and we could confirm the position of where it is. It's not that far off the coast of Russia now, so that is a possibility. If we can get an experienced sailor, I'll go out there, I will build the dip compass. They're not too difficult to build, very easy, and we can go out there and confirm it. Must be around about, I don't know, a couple of 100 miles off the coast, but I'm sure there are sailors that are prepared to take you out there if you can raise the money to do it. And on the basis of mentioning money, we need to get back in the game here, guys. This has gone way too long, in a decline for this observatory. We should be doing more now than we ever have done in the last decade, and yet we're doing the least. We've resorted going back to once a month doing the pole shift for you guys. Remember how rare this anomaly is. If we're talking excursions, we're talking 12,000 years ago. If we're talking completed reversals, 780,000 years. Both numbers are big, but we have no recorded information other than what we've got in the magnetite, in the rocks, on the seafloor spreading of the ocean floor. That's it. We don't know what happens when the magnetosphere collapses completely, how that affects biodiversity across the range. We don't know how it affects the mental capacity of human beings. So, what we're doing here is the complete opposite of what we should be doing. And that is putting more magnetometers out there in the field. All this technology has been built for us, guys. I built all this stuff. We've got a Trimag system. We've got muon detectors. We've got magnetometers. We just need more of it so that we can increase the resolution of what we're looking at. I mean, I don't know now, because of the limited amount of magnetometers that we've got out there in the field. I don't know what the condition is of our magnetosphere right now. Whether it's reduced by 2%, 5%, 10%. I don't know anymore. All I know is that as that continues to migrate over the northern hemisphere, we are getting close to a point of a reversal. And we can track, the position using the Trimag, but we can't monitor, unless we have more equipment out there in the field, the condition of the magnetosphere, which is the critical thing here, because the reversal will take place. And when that does, we need to know what is happening with the magnetosphere, whether it's safe or not, because of the level of radiation will increase. And we're covering, although we're doing it a lot less than what we used to as well. We're not just resorting back to tracking the magnetic North Pole once a month. We've also reduced the amount of time that we actually spend recording the Earth's health at a glance, looking at CO2 levels, oxygen levels, muon levels, background radiation. All these things are very important, guys, to life on this Earth. So, I'm just putting it out there. I see every month a reduction in the amount of people that we've got on our Patreon accounts and the amount of people that are funding through the PayPal link. Every month, month in, month out, for the last 14 months now, I've seen a decline every single month, at a point in time where we should be doing a lot more. Right now, it should be more. We do more now than what we did before, but we're doing less, and yet we've got everything on our plate. We just have to use it. But unfortunately, I'm not a millionaire. Not, I wish one day I am. It's not really important to me, but that would be nice. But if I was, I wouldn't be whinging on about, the lack of people chipping in just a few bucks to keep this going. It's like people don't care. They've got other things on their mind. They're more interested in Elon Musk going into, USAID and, just closing the place down virtually, sacking people, sending them home on leave. These things come and go. Trump is in now, but he'll be out in 4 years' time, and there'll be another one. And then after that, there'll be another one. But I guarantee you now, these things are rare. This is a once in a 12,000 or 780,000 year anomaly, and it's your Earth, and this Earth provides a biosphere that protects you, which is under threat right now. That biosphere is under threat by the magnetosphere collapsing. When that happens, we are in new waters, open territory. So just bear that in mind, guys. I really do care. If I didn't, there'd be no way I'm doing what I'm doing right now, in even, bringing these reports to you, because this doesn't even pay for a single salary. Can you believe that? It doesn't even pay for half of a salary. So this is very much, from my point of view, a charity. So, if we can raise more money, we can get more equipment out there, which is what we should be doing. We can get a better image of what is taking place with the magnetosphere. And that in turn informs us as to the condition right now of our planet and whether it is safe or not. Simply that. Simple things. Anyhow, that's your latest poll update for you guys, and we'll be back hopefully in a few days. So I am curious to see how much the CO2 levels have changed over the last few days, or months should I say. I think it's been a month since we've looked at all those other things that we get all the equipment out and put a flash on for you guys. So it'd be interesting to see what's going on with that. But you've got your latest magnetic pole position, and that's what all our channel is mainly about. And the only thing for me to say is there's a link down there, and you can become. I would recommend. I would hope that you'd want to be one of our patrons. I'd also hope that you'd want to support us with a few bucks as well on the PayPal. But you know what? It's not mandatory. But without it, we go nowhere. We don't go forward, backwards, left or right. It's entirely up to you. So I'll say what I usually do. You take care of your loved ones. That's the main thing. As always, bye for now.